Hey guys, welcome. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 7 false beliefs that if you hold any of these 7 beliefs, there's absolutely no way that you're going to be able to execute on your life purpose and to live your passion. If you're someone who wants to align your life with your passion and to share your gift with the world consistently on a daily basis without giving into resistance, without giving into perfectionism, worrying about other people judging you, laziness, procrastination. If that sounds like you, the odds are you're probably holding on to one of these 7 beliefs. And the problem with these 7 beliefs is that they're completely false. So today I'm going to be helping you to kind of dive into your mind, see if you're holding any of these beliefs. And if you are, I'm going to be showing you how to completely obliterate them just by understanding that they're false. All right, let's get into the 7 limiting beliefs that are stopping you from executing on your life purpose today. Not that we're going to execute on our life purpose tomorrow or a week from now, but what's stopping you from doing what you're passionate about and sharing your gift with the world today? And the first belief is extremely toxic because people all over the world waste years and decades of their lives putting off doing what they're passionate about, putting off cultivating their love and excitement and sharing it with the world because they think that one day when the stars align, then I'll be able to do what I'm passionate about. So belief number 1 says, I'll be able to live my passion after I do blank. So after I move to a new house, then I'll be able to do what I'm passionate about. This house right now, no, I can't do what I'm passionate about in this house. I need a new house, then I can do what I'm passionate about. If I can graduate university, I got 3 years left of university, but after I graduate, then I'll be able to do what I'm passionate about. So I would love so much to share my music with the world. I would love to create a song, post it on Spotify, and do that consistently. But I can't do that right now just because I have too much homework. I got this university degree. I got a year left of my degree, so I'm just going to kind of put my nose down, finish my degree, and then after a year from now, then I'm going to do what I'm passionate about. If I could just work enough, if I could save up enough money, then I'll be able to do what I'm passionate about. But right now, no, I can't do it. You guys get the pattern here? The stars right now are not in the correct sign. Right now we're in Capricorn. No way I can do what I'm passionate about in Capricorn. But if only we could wait until they move until Aquarius, then I can do what I'm passionate about. In Aquarius. Capricorn, no way. But Aquarius, later, a month from now, then I can do what I'm passionate about. See, David Data in his book, The Way of the Superior Man, the first chapter of the book about living your life purpose, he says, stop hoping for a completion in your life. Stop waiting until that perfect moment when then you can finally give your gift to the world. You can finally share your love and excitement with the world. There's never going to be that perfect time. You need to start now where you are. Start today. Doing whatever you're capable of. So if you can only commit 1 hour a day to practicing your skill, whether it's music, art, dancing, reading books about philosophy, giving lectures, could be anything. Whatever excites you and gets you motivated, you need to start doing that today for at least minimum 1 hour per day. Many people say, oh, I don't have enough time. I can't afford to take an hour a day to do what I'm passionate about. That is the completely wrong mindset. If you don't have time to do what you're passionate about, you need to make time. Because what we're talking about, this is the most important part of life. This is what you want. We're talking about being excited about being alive. We're talking, the word passion, what does it even mean? Passion is an uncontrollable emotion. If you Google the definition of passion, it's a strong emotion that you can barely control. That is what life is about feeling connected to life, feeling like you're on your edge, like you're sharing your gift with the world. You can't wait to do that. You need to start where you are today. Regardless of how bad your current situation seems, you could still take baby steps starting today. Maybe it's just listening to a YouTube video that's teaching you a skill that you're going to need down the line. Maybe it's just taking a class. Maybe it's just making a video or doing a painting, but start 1 hour a day. Okay, you get the point. Don't wait, okay? There's never going to be a perfect moment. All right, limiting belief number 2 is the market is overcrowded. Oh, I used to have this one a lot. When I first started my YouTube channel in 2018, I thought, oh, all the YouTube videos are already been made. I'm just hopping in on this overcrowded niche talking about personal development and spirituality. There's 100 different channels talking about that. Isn't the market overcrowded? How am I going to differentiate myself from all the other people? If you're a musician, you might think to yourself, oh, everyone's making music. How many people in the world are making songs? How am I going to compete with this oversaturated marketplace? So what I discovered is that this belief is complete bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. It's not true at all. The market is overcrowded with mediocrity. It's not like the market is overcrowded with excellence. Sure, yeah, there's tons of YouTube channels about personal development that are technically competing with me, but it's not like we're competing. It's nothing to do with competition. It's about creation. I'm not competing with people. I'm just creating my own thing. And what you'll notice if you actually look very closely is that the market is not oversaturated with really high quality, passionate art. Really, the overcrowded marketplace is just overcrowded with mediocrity, with average, mediocre content. So you need to be the one person who is bringing energy, who's bringing passion and excitement and power to your content, whatever it is you like to share. Maybe it's dancing. But you are the only version of you that exists. There is no other person on earth that has your exact history, your exact strengths, your exact passions, your exact sense of humor, personality. Nobody has your personality. So you might say, oh, the market's overcrowded, but actually it's not, because nobody is doing what you are doing, because they literally can't do what you're doing. That's why it's very important that to talk about the fear of copying right now. This was a massive blockage for me when I started my YouTube channel. One of my gurus is Leo Gura on actualize.org. I think he's one of the best personal development teachers of all time. And I was so inspired by his videos that I was afraid that my videos are just going to be copying his videos. And how am I going to bring something new to the table if Leo has basically already solved all of personal development and he's really made tons of excellent videos. How am I going to compete with that? But I realized that it's not that I'm copying him, it's that I'm taking inspiration from other creators that inspire me, that I like. I'm taking inspiration from them, and in the beginning, when I first start, yeah, there's a little bit of copying that's going on. Modeling, it's called. So artists always model other artists. Leo on actualize.org, one of my gurus, he has his own gurus that he's copying and modeling. Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, they said that Eminem, when they first started rapping, they basically just copied Eminem. Because Eminem, in my opinion, is one of the best rappers of all time, and J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar agree. And they both said, yeah, when we just started rapping, when we were coming up in 2003, 2004, we were just basically copying Eminem because he was the shit. And then after a while, after years of practice, eventually you find your own voice. And then you start to differentiate. But in the beginning, don't be afraid to model your mentors. And also don't be afraid that the market is overcrowded. It's not. You are the only version of you that exists. Your gift is unique. And if you share it with passion and with energy, there is never enough beautiful art that's made with passion and clarity and consciousness and love. There's never enough of that. So if you say, oh, the market's overcrowded, there's too much, amazing content, that's not true. There's really too much mediocre content. You got to be the person that is awesome. All right, so let's move into limiting belief number 3, which is another one that I struggled with a lot, is other people will judge me. My friends are going to judge me, my cousins, my mom and my dad, strangers are going to judge me. The people I went to high school with are going to judge me. People won't understand me. They're going to think I'm crazy or weird. And yeah, I am crazy and weird. I'm super crazy. You see the videos I make, I talk about enlightenment. I talk about deconstructing reality. I talk about crazy spiritual new age things. I talk about psychedelics. I talk about becoming one with the Buddha or with Jesus, realizing that Hitler isn't actually an evil guy, but he's just, acting from a low state of consciousness. I say controversial, weird, crazy shit on my channel, and in the beginning, I was really afraid that other people are going to misunderstand, are going to think I'm weird, they're going to criticize me, they're going to judge me. And the other day, I was walking with my cousin, we were having a talk, and I told him, yeah, sometimes I'm scared of other people judging me. And he told me, he's like, yo, nobody judges you. Like, my cousin, he's not really into spirituality and stuff like I am. So a lot of these ideas like meditation and raising your consciousness, these seem really weird and woohoo. He said, yo, when I'm just like playing video games, I'm hanging out with my friends virtually online, and I'm going on YouTube and I see you post a video, all I think to myself is, oh, wow, Cousin Adam, he's a trip. He might click on my video, give it a like, watch it for a few minutes, and then click off and then go on and live his own life. The point is that people aren't just like sitting around waiting to judge you. Everyone is really worried about themselves. No one's just devoting all of their life energy to just judging you and criticizing you. If you make a video and you post it and it's embarrassing and you suck, really, people are going to think about, they might see it, they might think about it for a few minutes, like, oh wow, that was such a weird video, and then they're going to go on and move on with their lives. People are selfish. They're thinking about themselves. They're not thinking about you. Also, think about how short your life is. It's very important whenever you're worried about being judged or criticized by other people. I want you to actually think about the fact that your body right now is slowly decaying. You're actually dying right now. Your body's rotting away. You've been watching this video for like 10 minutes. You're 10 minutes older than you were when you started. Your life is draining away. It's not as long as you think. Do you really have the luxury of worrying what other people think of you? This is a really deep-seated need to be liked, to be approved by other people. Why don't you just approve yourself? Make some kind of art, some kind of weird content, some dance. Make it because you like it. Not because, oh, what are other people going to think? Don't worry about what other people are going to think. What do you think? Do you like what you made? And if you do, if sometimes I watch my own videos, I watch them back and say, you know what? I like this video. I made a good video. I'm enjoying it. I like listening to this video. That's all that's necessary. Sometimes people judge me. They say, oh, your videos suck. What the hell, your video's too long, you're rambly. Yeah, maybe to you I'm rambly, but to me I like it, and really at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And also to this topic of people won't understand me, this was a limiting belief I had to deal with. I remember in 2018 when I first started my channel, I was journaling about this one belief, I thought that people wouldn't understand me. That I would talk about awakening and spirituality, but like people won't get it. Because people are like hard-headed, I thought. And the truth is about this one is that, yeah, some people won't understand you. Some people won't like your style of art. They won't get it. Those people, the art is not for them. But some people will understand you. Some people will resonate. It'll click with them. And for those people, that's who it's for. So yeah, most people don't really get my videos about, awakening, becoming the highest version of yourself. People really don't care. But some people do care. And to those people who do care, they love it. Because I love it. That's what I like. And, we're on kind of, you eventually find your tribe when you just put yourself out there. All right? Okay. Limiting belief number 4 is that I'm not qualified to share my passion with the world. I don't have a degree in art, so how am I supposed to be an artist? I don't have a degree in personal development or in psychology. How am I even qualified to talk about human psychology on my YouTube channel? Guys, I don't have a university degree in human psychology. But some of you still listen to what I have to say because I meditate, I read books. That's my own form of qualification. But I used to have this limiting belief where I thought, people won't listen to me because I'm not qualified. And the truth about this one is that you are your own qualification. If you feel qualified, then other people will feel that you're qualified. But if you don't feel qualified, if you have to qualify yourself to other people to make it seem, oh guys, please listen to me because I have a degree in this subject. Please listen because, I've read all these books. That's why I'm qualified. Really, you don't really have to prove that. If you genuinely know that what you're saying is true and you take responsibility for what you're saying or what you're sharing, whatever art you're making, you don't have to be qualified to make art. You think Steve Jobs was qualified to make a computer? No, he wasn't. I think he just had a high school diploma and he made one of the most successful technology companies of all time. Very similar to Bill Gates. He dropped out of Harvard and went on to start Microsoft. Was he thinking, oh, I'm not qualified to start a business? You don't have to be qualified. You just have to give yourself permission to do it. And if other people are asking, oh, what are your qualifications? This is a big fear that people are going to argue if you have, maybe you're sharing ideas like I do. People are going to argue with you. People are going to disagree with you and fight with you, and you don't want to deal with that. Really, like, that's something you're going to have to deal with at the end of the day. If someone's arguing with you in your comment section, disagrees with you, you don't have to comment back. You don't have to do anything, really. As long as your heart is in the right place, as long as what you're sharing, you're confident about it, then that's all you need. You don't need a degree or a certificate to do what you're passionate about. Passion is its own certificate. If I'm excited to do something, and let's say I come on camera, I'm like, hey guys, I'm super fucking excited to talk about this thing, or to share this art, then that's really all that's necessary. Not like, hey guys, I'm going to share this thing because I have a degree. It doesn't really matter. People just want your energy. They don't want your qualifications and your certificates. Now, that being said, if you're just spewing bullshit ideology and you're just spewing conspiracy theories and mumbo-jumbo nonsense that isn't grounded in anything scientific or anything reputable, then make sure you have your sources. One thing that helps me feel confident is just to have my sources together. So when I talk, it's like, hey, I have some sources. I learned this information from somewhere. So, anyways, that's a bit of a rant. Okay. Also, yeah, feeling you're not good enough to share. Guys, you're never going to be good enough. I'm not good enough to even make this video. But making it anyways. You just got to start where you're at and do what you can. Eventually, you'll be good enough. In the future, yeah, you'll be good enough, but you're only going to get there to that place where you're finally good enough by starting from the place where you're not good enough. Every master started off as a beginner. So start off as a beginner, sucking. Eventually, you'll get good. It's like a video game. You start at level 1. You die to all the monsters. They kill you in one hit because you have level 1. But eventually you get better, you train, and then eventually you level 2, 3, 4. Next thing you know, you beat the game. All right. Okay, so the next limiting belief that's stopping you from living your passion is that it's going to be too hard or too time-consuming. It's too difficult to do it. Fucking bullshit. This is the easiest it's ever been to live your passion. There's websites that literally do it for you. There's so many websites. You know how easy it is to make a website nowadays? You can get a website up and running with a digital course, with a marketing, with an email list, a whole business around your passion. You can get that up and running in a month. I know because that's what I've been doing. And it's miraculous how easy it is once you actually decide that I'm going to do it. If you say to yourself it's easy, then it'll be easy. But if you tell yourself, oh, it's hard, it's too complicated, it's going to take too much of my time, it's bullshit. It's not going to take too much of your time. Really, it's about little investments every single day. You don't have to start a whole business today, but you got to just take the first step. Just one little inch in the right direction. Compound it over time, one step at a time. Next thing you know, you're on the other side of the world. All right. The last two limiting beliefs I'm going to share right now. Number 6 is I'm not clear enough. I don't know which passion I want to share. I have all these different passions, but I don't know which one is the one for me. I'm not clear about my niche. See, again, you're not going to discover what your passion is by thinking about it and by procrastinating on it. You're only going to hone your passion and get crystal clear about it by taking action. Maybe you need to get a coach. Maybe you need to buy a course. Like I've done in the past, I've bought multiple courses that have helped me to clarify my passion, which is actually what I'm going to be creating, a course that helps you align yourself with your passion without giving into the forces of resistance like procrastination, perfectionism, fear of other people judging you. That's what I'm working on now. And if you join on January 11th, I'm going to be giving a free presentation where I'm going to be going over the 3 secrets that actually helped me align my life with my passion and do it full time. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out. But limiting belief 6 is I'm not clear about my passion. Well, really the reason why is because you don't have enough experience. You need to you need to test. You need to experiment. Do different things. Maybe you want to make a video. You start talking to the camera and you realize, talking really isn't my forte. Maybe writing is better for me. Then you go do some writing and you find out, oh no, I don't really like writing. I don't want to do drawing. Then you try drawing and you're like, oh, this doesn't really scratch that itch for me. So you got to experiment. Try different things. Also think about when you get inspired, when you get a really good idea, what form does that idea come in? When you get like an insight or a download, what form does it come in? Does it come in the form of a melody or a song or a rap verse or a video or a painting? How do you get inspired? What is your form of inspiration? And you're not going to know in the beginning. Just test. When I made my first YouTube video, it was, hey guys, I'm going to tell you about my experience with meditation. That's all I knew. I knew, okay, I want to talk on YouTube and I want to talk about awareness and raising your awareness in spirituality. And all I know is that meditation helps with that. So I'm going to talk about meditation. I literally just put my phone on a tripod, faced my window and said, hey guys, my name's Adam. Welcome. I'm going to be talking about how meditation has helped me in my life. That's it. Do you think I knew what my passion was in that moment when I was 18? Not really. I just had a general idea. But then once I started taking action and actually executing consistently over a long period of time, then it starts to crystallize. You start to get clearer about what it is that actually excites you. So if you're not clear about your passion, check out the free training I'm going to be hosting at 7 p.m. on January 11th. I'm going to be giving you the 3 secrets that helped me clarify my passion and to actually execute on it consistently. So you can check that out. But just know that you don't have to be clear about your passion in order to start doing what you're passionate about. It sounds weird, sounds like a paradox, but it's really not. You just got to start doing stuff, and eventually it works. All right, so the last limiting belief is the fear that I'm going to be poor. Adam, if I do what I'm passionate about, I'm not going to make any money. I'm going to be broke. I'm going to be out on the street with a cup, shaking 2 coins together, asking people for money so that I can do what I'm passionate about. Again, complete nonsense. If you're going to make good money in your life, really one of the best ways to do that is to do it in an area that you're actually excited about, something you love to do. Because then you're going to be motivated to put in the work. Many people, they try and start businesses like drop shipping mugs from China or e-commerce They try and start random soulless businesses, and they're like, oh, I can't motivate myself to work in the morning. I always procrastinate. Yeah, because you don't give a shit about what you're doing. So if you want to have a successful business, one of the best ways to do that is to actually be passionate about it. That's one of the best ways to make money. To actually love what you're doing. It's very common sense, actually. This limiting belief from our parents, we have their parents, and their parents have told them, oh, if you want to be an artist, you're not going to make any money. Because, yeah, maybe in the 1800s or 1970s, yeah, it's pretty difficult to become a painter because there's no internet, right? There's nowhere to share your paintings. But yeah, so maybe in the 70s you needed to like go to university and get like a basic menial job. That's your best bet at making money. But now in 2022, no, it's not your best bet anymore. Now, actually, your best bet is cultivating a skill, honing your passion, executing on it consistently with a structure and a system, which I'm going to be sharing with you on the 11th. Click the first link in the description to join the free webinar that I'm going to be giving about this topic here. And then once you create that system and you execute on it for a few years, all of a sudden, next thing you know, you can create for yourself a business based on the internet where you're sharing something that you're passionate about with the world, where you're helping people, you're giving some kind of gift where that uplifts and inspires people in some way. That is how you're going to make the most amount of money in your life if you think about it. That's how I've been able to start my own business at 21 years old. Yeah, right now, it's not like, I'm not living in like a penthouse mansion, but I'm moved out of my parents' house making a full-time income, just talking to the camera, posting on YouTube and coaching people. And now I'm going to be making a course, and it's all coming together, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to help people a lot, and I'm excited about that. And all of this is because when I was 18 years old, 3 years ago, I just put in a little bit of effort every single day. Just a little bit, one step in the right direction every day. One page of the book that I need to read. Now at this point, I've read over 100 books. Is it because I read all 100 at once? No, it's because over the last 4 or 5 years, I've been reading a few pages a day. Next thing you know, I have a really good understanding of how a lot of things work in business, relationships, spirituality, because I fucking educate myself about it consistently. All right, guys, so that's all I got to say here. This is a long video. These were the 7 limiting beliefs that are stopping you from executing on your passion. Number 1 is that I'll live my passion after I graduate from school or after the stars align. Don't wait. Do it now. Number 2, the market is overcrowded. There's too many people doing what I want to do, so I can't do it. Bullshit. The market is overcrowded, yeah, but it's overcrowded with mediocrity. You're going to be the one person who brings passion and power and authenticity. That's rare. It's not overcrowded with that. Number 3, other people are going to judge me. People won't understand me. It's not true. Yeah, sure, some people won't understand you, but some people will understand you. And it's for those people. Number 4, I'm not qualified. Not good enough. Bullshit. You qualify yourself. If you feel qualified, then you're qualified. Number 5, oh, it's too hard, too time consuming. Not really. It's actually pretty easy if you consistently work at it. Number 6, how am I going to do what I'm passionate about if I'm not even clear about my passion? Well, yeah, that's a problem. That's why I'm going to be helping you on the webinar on January 11th to get really crystal clear about your passion, for now, you can check out my free video, getting crystal clear about what you want to do with your life. It's completely for free. You can check that out now. Make sure to join the webinar on 11th. I'm going to be giving you tons of secrets that I haven't been sharing with you here. But yeah, you can just start where you are today. And also, number 7 is I'm going to be poor if I do what I'm passionate about. Bullshit, not true. Actually, you're going to be very rich if you do what you're passionate about, because money is just energy. And what is passion? Passion is emotion, it's energy. The more positive energy you give and you share, the more of it you're going to get back, not just in the form of money, but just in the form of, it could be opportunities, could be people reaching out to you for collaborations, could be people sending you free stuff. That's happened to me, and that's because I'm sharing positivity and my passion with the world. And if you want to do that in your own unique way, then again, make sure to hop on that webinar January 11th. Don't miss it. For now, what you can do for me actually is I have made a survey. It'll be pinned in the first comment there. I'm just basically asking you, what do you want to see in my program, where I'm going to be helping you align your life with your passion and to become the version of yourself that is living your passion consistently every single day, regardless of where you are now in your life, how to actually live your passion today. That's what I'm going to be talking about in the program. What do you want to see in that program? Fill out the survey, let me know. And besides that, I will see you in the next video.